Hello, Beard Wizard family. Welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Beard Wizard Man, also known as Trevor on social media. Links to all of which you're going to find in that video description below, including ways to support this channel, like clicking that red subscribe button, getting us to 7,500 subscribers as soon as possible. Other ways to support us, our merch store is in the video description below, as well as a Linktree link, which will take you to all my socials, including my new book, Lys's Gambit, which is available on Amazon, my eBay store. Personally, from me, it shows that I'm going to be at all throughout the year through the Midwest. So check it out if you want to help support the channel. But really the biggest thing is just click that red subscribe button and join the Beard Wizard family. Like small channels like mine need all the help we can get. For the algorithm, YouTube is just brutal on small channels, but we're making momentum. So thank you, all of you who have subscribed, who have commented and liked and shared and interacted with the channel. It means the world to me. I do this because it's fun. I do it because I enjoy sharing music with you guys, and I enjoy talking to you guys. So thank you so much. All right, it's Thursday. We look at new artists, content creators, musicians who we have not looked before, especially the indies, the smaller, lesser known bands, the bands trying to get, trying to grind out the art themselves. They too need all the help they can get, all the love they can get, especially when they have good music like this band. So we're going to take a look today, for the first time adding to the channel, Backhand Blue. This is a young band out of Nashville, and this is their song Potassium, which is, I think, came out 3 weeks ago. This is their latest one. I actually saw that when it came out and added them to the list. I love this song enough that I'm like, we're going to move them to the head of the line as soon as we can. So here we are, taking a look at Backhand Blue for the first time. If you're in the live stream, I see a couple people popped in. Say hi. I love talking to you guys. If you're watching the recording, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. But here we go. This is Potassium from Backhand Blue. Cheers.
I wake to the news, screaming tick, tick, boom. Scrolling to consume.
I like the smooth tone of her voice.
Panic takes over my body, and nobody can assure me. 'Cause all I see is a world burning violent, and all I see is a world full of violence. How did we get to this? A claim to catalyst, the brutal images stuck with all the witnesses. All I see is a world burning violent.
Opening to this, I love the warm tone to her vocals. Her voice has such a good quality to it. Musically, they remind me, they're obviously rock, a little bit more, I guess you would call it progressive rock or newer rock. They remind me a little bit of Crashing Atlas, which we've done on the channel before. A few bands like that, where they're definitely channeling some of the older school rock, and then just kind of giving it a little bit newer sound and feel, but sticking to that core rock genre, which unfortunately a lot of commercial bands aren't doing anymore. You listen to your rock station. I listen to the rock station here in Central Illinois, and a lot of what they play is not what I would call rock. It's not metal. Anyway, I digress. Really enjoy the opening. The meaning behind the song, at least for me, from the opening that I'm getting is, how did we get here? How the world is in such chaos. There's a lot of different ways to interpret that, but I also like, people have to remember that that's all perspective. It's all perspective based on what we've seen. Like, the world seems really bad now. 100 years ago, it seemed really bad to people 100 years ago, and 100 years before that, it seemed really bad to them. The major difference is today we get our information faster, more aggressively, more in your face, and that's only going to keep getting worse. The more we are connected to our devices, connected to screens, AR is coming, meaning if you're wearing AR glasses, AR headsets, whatever, that's like that sci-fi stuff that we see in shows like Altered Carbon, where they're playing ads just in the air around you. Like that's the future. That's how difficult it's going to be disconnected from what's going on, and how aggressive that stuff is going to get. And so this feeling is only going to get worse. So I encourage people to keep that in mind when they're dealing with this, because it is a tough thing to deal with, just looking around you and how bad things have gotten. And sorry, I've talked way too long. Here we go.
This is all I see is a world burning violent.
All that news, that
Which
disaster.
side?
I like that sound bit back there too. Just that playing in the background of the disaster tracks, the news, the recorded, the phone ringing, and all of that stuff, because it is so prevalent.
Which side to choose? I pick one and they both lose. I can't
I like that.
diffuse scenarios with no use.
I feel like I'm going to pause this a little more than I anticipated, because some of this stuff, especially the more I think about it, I think this is my third time listening to this now. And, I pick a side, but they both lose. Like that's such a relatable thing for the average person these days. It seems like no matter what you do, everybody loses. And we're just stuck in this loop of the same stupid problems and mistakes over and over again, and the same failed promises to fix it. It's just so frustrating.
Panic takes over my body, and nobody can assure me. 'Cause all I see is a world burning violent, and all I see is a world full of violence. How did we get to this? A claim to catalyst, the brutal images stuck with all the witnesses. All I see is a world burning violent. I'm so tired of the world now. I can't focus 'cause it's so loud. Will you fight to see another day? Are we okay? All I see is a world burning violent, and all I see is a world full of violence.
Ahmed.
Cause all I see is a world burning violent, and all I see is a world full of violence. How did we get to this? A claim to catalyst, the brutal images stuck with all the witnesses. All I see is a world burning violent.
Nice, very well done. Great track. And I enjoyed this a lot, listening to a couple of their other songs on their YouTube channel. They don't have a lot yet. They're a very young band, less than 2,000 subscribers, so definitely go over there and subscribe. Tell them the Beer Wizard Man sent you, so they know where the love is coming from. And I agree. Yeah, you know me. I do sometimes like the growly stuff, and I know you don't. But some great vocals there, great meaning to the song. And again, I would encourage people to, when you do feel like this is a legitimate feeling that people have in the world, when you feel this way, it is important to put this down It is important to log off and do something else. Go outside, take a walk. I'm not going to use the old cliche touch grass, but literally go out. Get out of your house, get away from the news, get away from the TV, get away from social media. Shut this shit off for a while because this causes most of that anxiety. There's a reason it's more prevalent these days. There's a reason that it's worse than it was when I was a kid and when my parents were kids. We weren't so attached to this. And with that, I'm going to do exactly that. I'm going to go outside, take a beer and a cigar with me and a book, and I'm going to sit out in the sun and I'm going to leave this alone. So, Ed and everybody else who was here, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I should be on tonight. I believe Outbreak and I are going to be tackling the new Tarkov event. So, if you're interested in the gaming, stop by later. Otherwise, oh, and there will not be a stream tomorrow. I'm at a show tomorrow night and Saturday in Moline. If you live in the Quad Cities, Iowa, or in near there in Illinois, stop by the Maid Market in Moline. I'll be there tomorrow night and Saturday with my books. Julie will have her amazing jewelry, and I would love to talk to any of you who watch the stream if you're in the area. So, Ed and everybody else, thank you so much. I'll see you again soon. Much love. Bye.